Rebecca Lefevre, the site manager of Medallus Medical in Mandan. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. It's been a little while since we've checked in with you. You were here in February when you guys were kind of new to the community and just opening, and you wanted to get the word out. So what's new? How are things going at Medallus Medical?
Well, I have to say the city of Mandan and the Mandan community has been very welcoming. Everybody is enjoying the fact that we have a location in Mandan, and just being able to serve that end of the community has been amazing.
Absolutely. So maybe anyone who doesn't quite know what Medallus Medical covers, give us a little overview about what you are and what makes you different in the community.
Okay, so we have urgent care and primary care. We're full service urgent care. Have 3 providers. We're open from 9 to 6, Monday through Friday, 10 to 4 on the weekends, and every day of the year except for 2. That would be Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day.
Okay, wow. So a lot of availability for you, especially for those urgent care needs in Mandan for people who just need to quick stop in and get some stuff checked out and looked at.
Yes.
So that's great. So so as far as like the urgent care, primary care visits, what can people expect under those 2 umbrellas? What do those visits look like, or what do you offer for those?
So urgent care would be anything that you would not deem as an emergency. Maybe a sinus infection, allergies. If you need stitches, if you need some kind of procedure, and if you're not sure, you certainly can come see us, and believe me, we'll let you know if it's an emergency or not. We'll take good care of you.
Yeah.
Get you over to that emergency room if needed. But there are a lot of things we cover. We also do primary care, and our primary care is your yearly screening tests, your yearly laboratory tests. We do have providers that can manage your common health problems like high blood pressure, high cholesterol. So anything that a traditional primary care can do, we can do. Traditional urgent care, we can do also.
Very interesting. And I think the thing that really makes Medallus Medical unique is the billing structure that you guys have come up with. And so maybe explain a little bit about that and how that works. And then also if you accept any insurances that people have.
Okay, so we accept all insurances. Traditional insurances, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Sanford, all of those insurances we accept. We also have, if you have a high deductible, we do have a membership program that you can go ahead and get a membership program. For a single person, it's $60 a month. For a family up to 8, it's $150. Those visits have a copay only of $20, and all of our primary care and urgent care services are covered under that membership. So if we were talking earlier, if you have a high deductible and you don't want to go in for a simple eye infection, a simple sinusitis, your single person is $60 a month. That is still cheaper than a $3,500 deductible per year. So you still will get those primary care needs, screening tests, all those things done, and not feel like you're breaking the bank.
Absolutely, because it's always a bit of sticker shock when you go in and you go, okay, well, I know it's just a head cold, or I know it's this, but it's kind of lingering, and I need to get rid of it, but I don't want to go in and then be charged $200 or something because of my high deductible account. And this is a really great way to kind of get that peace of mind of, okay, I know I'm sick, or I know I need to be seen, but I know exactly what I'm going to get into when I go see you.
Yep, and our cash pay prices are very reasonable too. Earlier we were talking about your $300 sticker shock.
Yep.
If you don't want to submit anything to insurance, you want to pay privately, those visits are $185, and we will tell you ahead of time, typically what things will charge.
Yeah, and that's really nice, especially for people who, they're on a budget, which many people are, and an expense like that, can really derail things. And so it's a great way to keep you on track. So let's look ahead into this summer season that's coming up. Is there anything that we should be keeping our eyes out for other than the traditional allergies or anything? Any sicknesses or illnesses we should think about?
Well, of course, there's always your summer things like, the heat. You want to make sure you drink plenty of water and get plenty of exercise, but also don't forget the bugs. There are, tick-borne illnesses and all of those things, so you want to make sure that you're covering, with some bug spray and making sure you're getting those things checked out. The other thing that we see quite a bit in the summer is injuries. So I, was doing, yesterday I saw a gentleman in the clinic and he had a chainsaw injury, so he had stitches, and he didn't even have the chainsaw on. He just kind of ran into the chainsaw.
Oh, shoot.
So Yeah, I was just sitting there. So we had to do stitches. We had to, I saw a little guy who, ran into the corner of the trailer yesterday. And so all of those injuries, because we're outside and busy, we can definitely check out and help you with. The summer sports injuries are also huge. And then, not that I want to say this because my daughter would kill me, but as we get back into the fall, we also do the sports physicals. And so, the 4th of July is always a big one for us in healthcare. We want to make sure people don't lose fingers and whatnot.
Absolutely, absolutely. So summer safety is key. Thank you so much, Rebecca, for joining us and reminding us about Medallus Medical and going to check you guys out.
Thank you so much for having me. I greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right.